Imagine you're returning to 1964, a moment when the world was still full of upheaval, yet music rose like the whisper of youth. There were melodies that played only once, then quietly disappeared from the charts. These were the songs that made us smile, brought us to tears, and sometimes left us silent in nostalgia.
In my heart, I know it, but it's so hard to show it 'cause it's easier.
Let the music guide you as we listen once more to the one-hit wonders of 1964, songs that shone only once but remain eternal in the hearts of generations.
Now we're together nearly every single day singing.
Number 1. Do You Love Me? The Contours. Amid a time when dance crazes were shaking dance floors everywhere, Do You Love Me rang out like a sweet challenge. With its driving soul rhythm and energetic vocals, the song lifted the Contours to number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. Televised performances made it impossible for American youth to sit still, turning it into the dance sensation of the year. Though the group never repeated such success, the song has lived on in memory, especially after its appearance in the film Dirty Dancing. Even today, Do You Love Me remains an endless call of youth in the dance floor. Number 2. Surfin' Bird, The Trashmen. When surf rock was sweeping across America, the Trashmen delivered a phenomenon like no other, Surfin' Bird. With its manic energy and the haunting Papa Umomo refrain, the song shot straight into the top 5 on Billboard, peaking at number 4. Explosive performances on TV and live stages made audiences laugh and dance at the same time. The group soon vanished, but the song did not. It lived on in commercials, films, and became a pop culture icon across generations. A testament that sometimes spontaneity alone can create immortality. Number 3. Bread and Butter, The New Beats. In a year full of upheaval, Bread and Butter brought innocent laughter and simple joy. With its quirky falsetto vocals, the song propelled the New Beats to number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. Television shows lined up to feature the group, making the track a short-lived pop sensation. After the spotlight faded, the New Beats could not hold on to their place, but the song has lived on as a playful melody of youth. It is the sweet bread and butter of 1964's musical memory. Number 4. The Shoop Shoop song, It's in His Kiss. Betty Everett. Betty Everett only needed to sing once to etch her name into history with the Shoop Shoop song. At the height of the girl group era, this sweet tune quickly climbed to number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100. Betty performed it often on TV, radiating youthful charm and appeal. Although she never recaptured that success, the song itself became immortal. Covered by Cher and many other artists, it has continued to spread across generations as a timeless love song.
Every time you kiss me, I'm still not certain that you love me.
Number 5. Suspicion, Terry Stafford.
Why can't our romance just keep on growing stronger?
In 1964, while Elvis Presley was still a major star, a stranger with an uncannily similar voice suddenly emerged, Terry Stafford. His song, Suspicion, once an overlooked B-side, suddenly exploded and rose to number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Cold into my heart, suspicion keeps us apart.
Stafford was quickly invited to perform on big stages and television, catching attention as the second Elvis. Yet the glory came quickly and faded just as fast as he never scored another hit. Today, Suspicion is remembered as proof that sometimes a single unexpected moment is enough to write one's name into pop history.
Keeps us apart, suspicion. Why talk to me?
Blue, navy blue, I'm as blue as I can be.
Number 6. Navy Blue, Diane Renee.
First he had to do a little traveling around to see the whole wide world.
At 18 years old, Diane Renee charmed America with her sweet voice in Navy Blue. A song about longing for a sailor far away, it swiftly climbed to number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100, becoming the defining teen love song of the year.
That's why I'm blue, navy blue, I'm as blue as I can.
Renee appeared on many television shows embodying the image of an innocent yet heartfelt young woman. Though her career quickly faded, Navy Blue has remained a lasting symbol of its time. Each time it plays, it recalls tender youthful romances during an era shadowed by war.
Boy said ship boy and joined the navy.
Number 7. Hey Little Cobra, The Ripcords. Amid the booming car culture, Hey Little Cobra became the anthem of speed and youthful freedom. With its upbeat surf rock sound, the song raced to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100, propelling the Ripcords into the spotlight. It was performed at countless car shows, TV programs, and quickly tied itself to the sports car craze of the 1960s. The group never matched that success again, but Hey Little Cobra has lived on as a classic one-hit wonder of America's car culture.
We'll sing in the sunshine. We'll laugh every day.
Number 8. We'll Sing in the Sunshine, Gail Garnett.
But we can sing in the sunshine. We'll laugh every day.
During the folk pop wave, Gail Garnett sang gently and left her mark with We'll Sing in the Sunshine. With its optimistic, poetic tone, the song rose to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and earned her a Grammy in 1965 for Best Folk Recording.
We'll sing in the sunshine. Then be on your way.
She performed it on major stages, presenting herself as a free-spirited, confident woman. Though Garnett never had another hit, this song has remained like a summer breeze in memory. Even now, We'll Sing in the Sunshine recalls the serenity and charm of the 1960s.
Then she went on her way.
Number 9. Little Honda, the Hondells.
When I go into the turn and I hang on tight, we'll ride on out of the town to any place I know you'll find.
As Honda motorcycles spread across America, the Hondells seized the moment with Little Honda. France. Written by Brian Wilson of the Beach Boys, the surf pop tune climbed to number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100.
First gear, it's alright. Second gear, a lean right.
The group appeared on TV programs aimed at teenagers, bringing a fun and carefree image to the screen. Though their success was brief, the song has been remembered as one of the quintessential car songs of the 1960s. Little Honda remains a bright emblem of youth and freedom.
Second gear, a lean right. Third gear.
Little GTO, you really looking fine.
Number 10. GTO, Ronnie and the Daytonas. If Little Honda celebrated motorcycles, GTO became the anthem of America's muscle cars. Born during the muscle car boom, the song soared to number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and brought Ronnie and the Daytonas to national television. With its lively beat and lyrics praising the Pontiac GTO, it became the ultimate car song of 1964. The group disbanded soon after, but GTO has lived on as a melody of speed and liberation.
Gonna shut you down when I turn it on, wind it up, blow it out, GTO.
My friends all tell me go to him, run to him, say sweet lovely things to him and tell him.
Number 11. Easier said than done. The Essex.
In my heart, I know it, but it's so hard to show it 'cause it's easier.
The Essex, a group of young Navy servicemen, created a miracle with Easier Said Than Done. Recorded almost as a lark, the tune unexpectedly rose all the way to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Because I get so timid and shy each time that I look him in the eye.
Audiences were fascinated to see men in uniform performing pop music on national television, a striking contrast of discipline and playfulness. Though their career quickly ended, the song is still remembered as one of the most surprising and delightful one-hit wonders of the 1960s.
Easier.
Face down in the desert sand, clutching a 6-gun in his hand. Shot from behind, I thought he was dead.
Number 12. Ringo. Lorne Green.
They said my speed was next to none.
In 1964, while the Beatles were conquering America, another Ringo suddenly appeared, this one from the small screen. Lorne Green, star of the Western series Bonanza, released Ringo and saw it shoot to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Wore a star while he spread terror near and far. With lead and blood he gained such fame all through.
He performed it on television with his warm storytelling voice that captivated viewers. Fans were intrigued to see a Hollywood actor become a pop star with just one ballad. Though he never returned to the charts, Ringo remains a unique phenomenon, marking a curious crossing of television and music.
The tarnished star above the name of Ringo.
Number 13. Love Me With All Your Heart, the Ray Charles Singers. In 1964, as audiences sought gentle love songs, the Ray Charles Singers left their mark with Love Me With All Your Heart. With sweet harmonies, the song reached number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. And was performed often on family-oriented television shows. Though the vocal group never scored another hit, the track endured at weddings and anniversaries as a vow of eternal love. More than half a century later, it remains a tender love song in the collective memory. Number 14, Leader of the Pack, the Shangri-Las. Amid America's restless youth culture, Leader of the Pack rose like a tearful tragedy. With revving motorcycles and a story of doomed love, the song climbed straight to number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. The Shangri-Las performed it on major stages, moving young audiences to tears. Though the group had a handful of smaller hits, this ballad has forever defined them. Today, Leader of the Pack is remembered as the quintessential teenage tragedy song of the 1960s.
There she was, just walking down the street singing.
Number 15. Do-Wah Diddy Diddy, Manfred Mann.
Before I knew it, she was walking next to me singing.
During the British invasion, Do-Wah Diddy Diddy became the song that made American listeners smile. With its upbeat rhythm and playful lyrics, the track captured the #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100 in late 1964. Manfred Mann performed it on American television,
Together nearly every single day singing.
embraced warmly by young fans. While the group had further success in the UK, in the United States they are remembered mainly for this one infectious hit. Even today, Doo-Wah Diddy Diddy plays on in weddings, films, and nostalgic memories of a cheerful, innocent time.
She's mine, wedding bells are gonna chime. Whoa.
The melodies you have just heard were not only fleeting hits of 1964, but also pieces of memory for an entire generation. Each song is a story, sometimes lively and spirited, sometimes sweet and innocent, and at times steeped in tragic sorrow. 1964, the year when the whole world bowed to the wave of the Beatles. But while the Fab Four ruled the radio, there were still melodies that flared just once, then vanished.
Having some fun.
Under the boardwalk,
People walking above.
People called them one-hit wonders. But for the generation that grew up with transistor radios, with nights of dating under streetlights and road trips in the very first Ford Mustangs, those songs are memories that never fade. Let's rewind back to 1964 to listen again, laugh again, and even shed a tear with those unforgettable one-hit wonder classics. Number 1. The Girl from Ipanema, Astrid Gilberto and Stan Getz.
And tan and young and lovely, the girl from Ipanema was.
They say that when this song played, all of America suddenly imagined walking along the beach in Rio de Janeiro, watching a girl in a floral dress pass by. The bossa nova melody was soft, alluring, like the sound of waves. But Astrid Gilberto only once brought Brazilian music onto the Billboard charts.
The girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes, he smiles.
Just once, enough for us to remember forever, like the memory of a long ago summer afternoon, watching the first silhouette that made our hearts tremble.
Can he tell her he loves her?
Number 2, Bread and Butter, The New Beats. Bread and Butter. The name sounded like a joke, but when the New Beats sang in their soaring falsetto, everyone laughed and started dancing. This was the most cheerful pop breakfast of 1964. Listening today, we don't just hear the music, we hear the clinking of breakfast dishes in the kitchen, the laughter echoing through a tiny apartment of youth. Just one song, but who could ever forget it? Number 3, Keep on Pushing, The Impressions.
I can't stop now. Move on.
During the height of the civil rights movement, this song rang out like a call to arms. Yeah, keep on pushing. It was more than a pop song. It was fuel for an entire generation. Every time that driving rhythm plays, we see once more the marching feet, the dreams of freedom.
Yeah. Keep on pushing.
The Impressions may not have created another super hit, but one song like this was enough to carve their name into history.
A great big stone.
Number 4, Have I the Right? The Honeycombs. In 1964, the Honeycombs shook Britain and then America with the burning question, have I the right? The pounding drums were like a heart beating wildly with love. Even more remarkable, the drummer was a woman. Honey Lantry, a rarity in the rock world of that time. The band only flared once, but those thunderous beats still echo as a symbol of youth, daring to love and daring to live. Number 5, My Boy Lollipop, Millie Small. A small Jamaican girl with a radiant smile brought ska to America. My Boy Lollipop was the candy of the summer of 1964. Everyone who heard it felt their hearts melt. Millie Small never had a bigger hit, but that one moment was enough. Because when the melody plays, we see our childhood again. The ice cream shop. The first time we held someone's hand. And even now, whenever ska is mentioned, people still think of the little girl with the lollipop in her hand. Number 6, Walk, Don't Run 64. The Ventures. They said, walk, don't run. But when the guitars rang out, American teens ran straight to the beach. This was their own remake, and it ignited surf rock all over again. The Ventures soon faded, but just a single riff is enough to take us back onto California highways. Wind in our hair, radio blasting. One guitar riff can bring us back to youth faster than any time machine ever could. Number 7, Dang Me, Roger Miller.
Running wild, woman sitting home with a month-old child. Dang me.
Roger Miller sang mockingly about himself. Dang me, dang me. America burst into laughter, and suddenly country music turned into a charming little joke. But behind the humor was the loneliness of a wandering troubadour.
They say roses are red and violets are purple.
A song that made us laugh, yet left us nodding in sympathy. Proof that sometimes a throwaway line can strike right at the heart of the listener.
Oh, when the sun goes down, there's the call upon the roof.
Number 8, Under the Boardwalk, The Drifters.
Of the sun, under the boardwalk, we'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk.
The summer of 1964, young Americans dated under wooden boardwalks by the sea. The Drifters captured all of those memories in music, sweet, warm, and their only trip into the pop chart's upper reaches. Listen again and we smell the salt of the ocean, the ice cream dripping on our hands, the clumsy first touch. One fleeting moment, yet eternal, because sometimes a single song is enough to preserve the flavor of an entire summer for a lifetime.
We'll be having some fun. Under the boardwalk, people walking above.
You better look at mine. 3 deuces and a 4-speed.
Number 9, GTO, Ronnie and the Daytonas.
Come on, turn it on, wind it up, blow it out, GTO.
An engine roared across the radio waves. GTO turned the Pontiac into an icon and turned music into a racetrack. Only once did Ronnie and the Daytonas fire up that engine, but it was enough that whenever hot rods are mentioned, people remember them. The song is like exhaust echoing from the past, reminding us that youth is always tied to speed and to dreams.
Get a helmet and a crowbar, and I'll be ready to go.
Seems like the other day.
Number 10. Remember Walking in the Sand. The Shangri-Las.
He went away across the sea.
The sound of waves crashing ashore, a young voice breaking with sorrow. Remember. One single word enough to make hearts tighten. The Shangri-Las turned teenage heartbreak into a 3-minute play, with tears, with pleas, with a love shattered in the middle of summer. Anyone who has walked the sand, hand slipping away, heart empty, knows that pain. A fleeting musical moment, but it became a scar in memory, so that even decades later, one listen brings all of youth rushing back.
I took my Cobra down the track, hitched to the back.
Number 11. Hey Little Cobra. The Ripcords.
Just away from me, there were plenty of stingrays and escapes.
In 1964, as hot rod culture exploded, slick-haired boys with hands on the wheel and radios blaring found their anthem, Hey Little Cobra! The song was the roar of engines, the hunger for speed, the image of youth flying down California freeways. The Ripcords may have vanished after that, but for the generation that lived hot rod culture, this song still runs on, like the sound of an engine that never shuts off in memory. Number 12. Come a Little Bit Closer. Jay and the Americans. Come a little bit closer. A sweet, seductive line, like a whispered invitation in a Mexican cantina. Jay and the Americans pulled audiences into a world of Latin colors where love burst forth in a single fleeting night. It was the quick embrace, the unexpected kiss, the evening we knew could never come again. And perhaps that is why, when the music stopped, the audience felt even more regret than the band itself. One hit lifted them into the peak, but it was enough to let millions carry the memory of that summer night for life. Number 13. We'll Sing in the Sunshine. Gail Garnett. When Gail Garnett sang, "We'll sing in the sunshine, we'll laugh every day." Americans believed in a love that was gentle, not promised forever, but perfect in the moment. And indeed, she only truly shone once, just as the lyrics foretold. The song won a Grammy, then faded from radio.
But darling, don't cling to me. I'll soon be.
But that was not a failure. It was proof that sometimes music is like summer itself. It comes, brilliant, fleeting, and leaves behind light in our hearts. Listening again, we feel not loss, but peace, remembering we once had such a summer.
And when a year has ended, and
Once and then faded away. But calling them one-hit wonders isn't really fair because with just one moment, they left memories that last forever. Each melody is a summer of 1964, with sweet lollipops, roaring GTOs, and even the little old lady from Pasadena racing like the wind. All of it became pieces of youth, of days we can never return to. And what about you? Where did you first hear those songs? Share your memories so we can remember together and sing once more in the sunshine.